Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamlined Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. So, a couple of weeks ago, I did a video about how I practice gratitude. And if you've ever worked with Streamline Legal, or you've ever talked to me about business or about life in general, probably, you know that gratitude is something that I take very seriously and I think really can have a big effect on your business, on your life, how you interact with people. Anyway, I talk about that a lot. And the video that I did a couple weeks ago specifically mentioned an app that I really like. It's called Grateful. And I talked about how I use that app and how it helps me with my gratitude practice. But I also enjoy helping my children practice gratitude. And sometimes, it helps to teach other people things that we're learning ourselves and having to go through. So, in teaching my children, I really wasn't looking for another app for them to use for more screen time. So, this holiday season, my mom actually received a gift that she shared with me, and I want to share with you today that she received, and I thought was really, really a cool idea. And so, here's the gift it's called a dwelling box. And I will give you the website address in just a minute here. But basically, it's a box about the size of two tissue boxes. And it says on the front, dwell on the positive. And then on the back here, we've got, of course, let go of the negative. And when you open up this box, I will show you how it works. You open it up, it's got a little booklet here on top, and then it's got two boxes inside. And they're, like I said, about the size of a tissue box. And one of them, you'll see when I take it out here, it's got a positive sign. And then the other one here has a negative sign. And then inside the box, we've got two little pads of paper, little notepads that we can write on, and then we've got a little pencil in here. And the idea behind the dwelling box is to practice gratitude, and this is how we do it. And there's an instruction booklet in here and everything. But basically, to walk you through it, we go ahead and write down, each person writes down something that they are very grateful for or very thankful for. And then on the other piece of paper, they can write down something that maybe was a negative thought that they had. Maybe something wasn't going well or something that they were worried about or concerned about or struggling with. And the idea is that you take those positive thoughts, you write them down on the piece of paper, you take off the piece of paper, you fold it in half, stick it in the positive box, right? And you can share it with other people as you do this, or you can do it on your own, whichever you prefer. I'm thinking when I do it with my children, it will be more of a family activity. And then I'll write down something that I'm worried about or some negative thoughts that I'm having, and I can put those, fold that up, and stick that in the negative box. And the idea behind it is that this negative box here is definitely sealed shut. Like I've tried to get into it and I can't. And the idea is that we want to be able to let go of these thoughts. We want to be able to acknowledge them and then move past them. And so they keep them sealed so that we don't have to revisit them time and time again. But instead, at the end of the month, the end of the quarter, the end of the year, we can take this box and simply toss it away, burn it, whatever symbolically is helpful to you. And then this positive box where we've written down all these things that we're grateful for and things that we're really appreciative of and things that we want to remember and dwell on, it can be opened from underneath. And so I can go ahead and take this box and open it up maybe at the end of a month or a quarter or a year and go ahead and, not easily, but I can go ahead and open up this box and review all of the things that I'm grateful for, all the positive things that have happened, all of the things that I really do want to dwell on. Now I can review, share it with other people. They have all kinds of tips inside the instruction manual as to what you can do to turn it into really a ceremony, and to remember the things that were really helpful and grateful for and things that really did have a positive impact on you. So I really, really enjoyed this presentation and this idea behind the same kind of gratitude practice that I was getting for my app, but of course in maybe more of a lo-fi version. So I'm very excited to try this out with my kids. And you'll see in the instruction manual, it basically says, have them decorate it, make it a part of your household, put it in a very prominent spot so that people can participate with some frequency and remember these things. And I think it's fantastic. And here's the other thing. Let's be real. I mean, you could just get two tissue boxes and decorate them and do the same kind of thing. I'm more concerned about the fact that you're actually practicing some type of gratitude as opposed to the tool that you actually use it for. But I really enjoyed this one. So I do want to thank the investment company that sent it to my mom. Thank you so much. And if you do want to visit their website and purchase one of these boxes or just learn more about them, it's dwellingboxes.com. And so you are more than welcome to check them out or create dwelling boxes of your own that can help you with your gratitude practice. Thanks again for joining me tonight. I hope you found this helpful, and we will see you again soon. Good night.